Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7. Today I'm going to be playing F1 2019. We're at the Chinese Grand Prix. This is my career with Ferrari. This is Season 3, Race 3. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really appreciate our road to 700 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links will be as usual from the description box down below. Please don't forget to hit that notification bell just so you can keep up to date with my latest content. Now if you're interested in what's upcoming for the remainder of this week, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday and Sunday, please do follow me on Discord. My schedule for this week is there. Also I've put up what I'm going to be doing for the next 2 days. So tomorrow will be my player career, it will be episode 9, it will be the final episode of season 1, and then on Wednesday will be Fortnite review my subscribers. If you're interested in playing with me during that live stream, you need to be a subscriber to my YouTube channel. Send me a friend request on either Epic Games or PSN, which is Impact7, as you can see with my YouTube name. Let me know you want to play in the live chat when I do the live stream on Wednesday, and I'll invite you. Now that that's out of the way, as you can see on the screen right now, it's the drivers and constructor standings. So far it's been a pretty good start to the season. We are currently in 3rd place with 25 points. In 1st is Pierre Gasly with 43 points. Lucas Weber in 2nd with 38 points. Then it's me, as I mentioned just a few moments ago. There's Devon Butler and George Russell, level on 15 points. Then in 6th is Valtteri Bottas with 14, only 1 point behind Devon Butler and George Russell. Then it's Max Verstappen, Lance Stroll, my teammate Sebastian Vettel with in 9th place with 10 points. Sorry, Sergio Perez, Alexander Albon, Robert Kubica, Lando Norris, Carlos Sainz, Nico Hülkenberg, Antonio Giovinazzi, Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, Kimi Räikkönen and Daniel Ricciardo are the last 2 drivers. And then moving over to the constructor standings, Red Bull are leading with 55 points, mainly due to the pretty good start that Pierre Gasly has had. Then it's Williams once again, mainly due to what Lucas Weber's done, though George Russell's not doing too badly himself. Then it's Ferrari, 55 points, we're 20 points behind Red Bull already, which is 2 races gone. There's Toro Rosso, Mercedes, Haas, Racing Point, McLaren, Renault, and finally Alfa Romeo. All the components are fine. Yep, 29% already. Damn, you don't have to worry about that. R&D, we've got a powertrain engine component which should be ready for the Spain Grand Prix, the Spanish Grand Prix. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th best car on the grid. If we look here at the powertrain, we are 2nd to last when it comes to the powertrain, so we definitely need to improve on that. And then when you go to the aerodynamics, we're pretty much the same as where we are in the overall table. And then chassis, we are 2nd best, so it's really the chassis that's superb on this car, really. Rivalries, winning my rivalry against both my teammate and Lewis Hamilton. I think Lewis Hamilton retired in one of the races, in the previous 2 races, so he needs to get off to a decent race here. As you can see, dry and qualifying, then in the race is going to be mixed with some light rain, getting over to the middle and ending of the race, so that's going to be interesting. I'm thinking of maybe starting the race on mediums and going through most of the race until the rain starts, and I can possibly put on the inters and then go on from there, but you never know how things go. Alright, here we go to qualifying.
Welcome to Shanghai, China, for what I've no doubt is going to be a fantastic F1 qualifying session. Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction. And over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong. And that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
As usual, the car set that I'll be using for this live stream is in the description box down below. If any of you want to use it, feel free. Let's get out nice and early.
When you're ready, let's go.
Gonna see if I can go for a one-stop race. One-stop race seemed to work last time in Bahrain. Though I guess with the changing conditions that might not necessarily be a good idea. Plenty of space. Final lap about to begin. Bit late turning in there on the second turn in. .23.8 for the first sector. Flat out through here. .51.1, back and stepped out slightly. Fine though. 1 minute 31.5 from Devon Butler, current fastest. .1 minute 31.1 from Charles Leclerc. .1 minute 30.6. I think that's a good time, but I don't see the Williams or the Red Bull. I don't think they've done their laps just yet, so it's going to be interesting to see where they are. But I think that was a good opening lap. Didn't make any big mistakes.
You're leading the pack, P1, and we're in front of Leclerc, Kubica, and Butler. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1 minute 30.6.
Okay. Teammate.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Teammate.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Come on, man.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Teammate status.
They're in 11th.
I'm hoping they mean 11th as in he hasn't done his lap yet. I'm at 30.3 from Weber. Yep, I expect that. 3 tenths quicker than me. Fair enough. If that's the actual gap between me and the fastest car, I'll take that. I'll take that very much so. Emilson, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. How are you? Does F1 on PlayStation 4 have FPS? I'm getting frames per second. Do increase up to 20 or 30 FPS? I'm not too sure, to be honest. There have been some times when it goes in and out. Sometimes the frame rates drop just suddenly and then it goes back to normal. But I do remember there being an update recently for that.
Far is a 1:30.6.
Okay, currently in second place. Where's George Russell? I expect George Russell to beat me. I don't think that's his best time. I expect Verstappen... Whoa, what's going on with Verstappen? Why is he so slow? I expect Verstappen to beat me, my teammate to be near me, Gasly to beat me. He's Drivers' Championship leader right now. So I think around 5th place, I think it would be a good start.
20th in the speed trap, 149.6 miles per hour.
I think would be a good starting position for me, 5th place. I should be okay to get through to next part of qualifying. Teammates in 7th place, not too happy about that. Sergio Perez is able to beat me. It's almost 7 tenths quicker. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, I'm starting to get a bit worried now. My teammate did a 23.4. Did a 23.4. I did a 23.8. Oh my. Uh-oh. This this race doesn't look very good for me. A 24 tenths quicker than me in the first sector. What about the second? 27.9. Whoa. He destroyed me in the first sector, and then he's unbelievably slow in the second sector. Okay, so we're down to this final sector then. How am I so slow in the first sector? I don't understand. My teammate's monstrous in the first sector. Second sector, he's just a tortoise. Final sector, you should get through to next part qualifying pretty easily, but he's even trying. Looks like he's going a bit slowly. Okay, it's going into the pits. I was wondering, surely that didn't look right. Alright, 4th place. Probably drop down a bit, but to be honest, I'll be fine with that. 7th. Ooh. So it's about here. My teammate's about to could get dropped out. Oh my days, teammate, come on. It's been improving here. 23.5, okay. I dropped all the way down to 13th, damn. Damn, oh my days, I need to get massive improvements. 1 minute 29.7. Oh my days, I'm not too sure where I can get to 1 minute 29s. Okay, so the first 5 cars eliminating qualifying 1, Orlando Norris, Nico Hulkenberg, Carlos Sainz, Daniel Ricciardo, and Kimi Räikkönen. This is... If I know I'm going to get knocked out in qualifying 2, I'd be more than happy to start on the mediums, to be honest. Christian, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Yo, Arsenal got ran by Kevin De Bruyne. Thoughts and reactions to Arsenal game? Yeah, I mean, it's what I'd expect from Arsenal with the way they're playing right now, so no real surprises there. Yeah, nothing more I can say really. I was encouraged by what I saw from Pepe and Martinelli. Whenever they got the ball, they were attacking the Manchester City defenders.
Track is quiet right now. Let's get out on track while it's clear.
And then obviously Leno did an amazing save to stop Kevin De Bruyne getting his hat trick. But that match really showed the golfing class between the two teams. So wasn't too surprised. I guess the only surprise I did have was that we didn't lose by more.
Complete. All personnel be aware. We have a car leaving.
Yeah, nothing more I could say really. Matteo Guendouzi was terrible. To be honest with you, our midfield isn't very good, to be honest. We have no structure in the midfield, so teams can get into pockets between our midfield and our defense and really just have fun, really do whatever they want. Torreira's supposed to be our defensive midfielder, yet he's keeps on running forward, so we're very weak when it comes to transition. So we go forward, lose the ball, and then we're just open. So it's disappointing, but it's kind of expected. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. Okay, let me keep an eye on the brakes here. So I need to get into the 1:29 if I want to stand a chance of possibly challenging for pole position, which is a pipe dream, to be honest, but so how was your weekend? My weekend was good. I watched the UFC fight, the UFC event. I think it was 245. Pretty good, pretty entertaining. Temperatures are high there. Okay. Obviously, with the performance of Arsenal, that always just disappoints me. So aside from that, it was a good weekend. So 23.7 Gasly for the first sector. Let's see what I do compared to him. Just be the man in form right now so far this season with 2 races gone. I'm faster than him in the first sector. That's encouraging. How does the rest of the lap go? Oh, I'm so wide. Kept my foot in it though. Probably lost a heap of time. That didn't take that corner nearly as well as I would have liked to. Luckily that part of the track is so wide. 4 attempts down, fair enough. El Clasico this week. Yep, El Clasico. I think it's on Wednesday, 7 o'clock. I'm hyped for that. Very hyped. I just hope it's a good game, to be honest. I want to see at least 4 goals. One minute 30.4. Oh boy, that's not good enough. That is not good enough at all. If I don't get through to qualifying 3, I'll probably just put on mediums, to be honest. That might be the best option. My teammate's in.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 30.4.
I can go out again, so let's try it.
Standing by.
Yeah, in America it is 1 PM for El Clasico. Okay. Yeah, 6 hours behind. To be honest, I think that I think Barcelona's going to win it. I can't think of anyone who can stop Lionel Messi in Real Madrid's team. I do think he's going to have a very influential match, Lionel Messi. I'm also going to be interested to see if Gareth Bale plays, because he's one of Real Madrid's best players, and yet he's keep on putting on the bench by Zidane, so it's going to be interesting. I can't afford to waste a bit of time warming up my tyres, because the session is going to be over soon. Oh, okay, too much speed there. I'm going to need to get ahead of this racing point. Messi, Suarez and Griezmann have a great attack, but still need to work things out. Yeah, absolutely. As well as their defense. Barcelona's defense isn't very good. So yeah, they definitely have things to work out, no doubt about that. Okay, here we go. Shouldn't really have to worry about Stroll behind me. Even though I say I don't have to worry about him, he's still gaining. The first 2 corners weren't good enough. Just weren't good enough. Very sloppy. Fastest first sector, surprisingly enough. Turned in way too late last time. This time was a lot better. Qualifying's over. Still in 10th place, so I might not need this lap, but normally the AI improve on their final run, so just be careful. Some 3 tenths down and best second sector time, that's not too bad. Definitely an improvement. Didn't they draw with Real Sociedad? Yeah, I think they drew, yeah. Oh, I lost a heap of time going through that hairpin. Ran a bit wide. Lost a heap of time. Gonna improve slightly though. Did I get 3 tenths part of qualifying? Yes, I did, in 10th place. I guess I kind of wasted that set of soft tyres, considering I got through anyway, but I think that's the highest I can go, to be honest. 1 minute 30.4. Didn't really see anywhere where I could possibly improve, to be honest, unfortunately. I think my teammates got my number on this track. So the next 5 cars at the minute are qualifying 2. Lucas Weber, I think he's got the best position right now, to be honest. Lucas Weber, because he can pick whatever tyre he wants. Look how close it is as well, damn. 8 thousandths of a second. Then it's Lance Stroll, Robert Kubica, Valtteri Bottas and George Russell. Whoa, why is both Williams out? And yet they got the best car. That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. When you live streaming FIFA, if you go onto my channel right now, you should be able to see the placeholder for it. For the player career, which is tomorrow at 5 PM. And I'm currently in the process of recording episode 2 for my Liverpool manager career, which I'll upload as a video sometime this week. Alright, so qualifying 2 now. I'm probably just going to do one run on qualifying on these soft tyres. Might as well. Obviously the durability of this car isn't very good, unfortunately. I still can't believe that the last 2 seasons Ferrari haven't really improved too much in their durability. Teammates out on track as well. Session update.
Currently, the fastest lap is a 1:29.9.
1 minute 29.9. First sector I seem to be able to contend with the AI, but then the second and third sectors are just non-existent. Minute 29.7, Max Verstappen is taking provisional pole. Here we go, my one and only lap in qualifying 3. Two tenths down on Verstappen's first sector time. Just shows how quick the Red Bull is right now. Almost 3 tenths down in the second sector. I lost a bit of time in qualifying 2 going through this hairpin here, so I need to be a bit more careful. I thought that was pretty good. Final corner. Shortest one to the line. 1 minute 30.1. I think that's the quickest I've been. I'll take that, to be honest.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
If I can start in 4th place, oh my days, what a miracle that will be. It was quite smooth going through the lap there.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I think Gasly will probably beat my time because I'm kind of surprised I'm quicker than him. Session update.
So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Verstappen, Albon and Perez. And behind us are Gasly, Leclerc and Giovinazzi. The fastest lap at this point in time is a 1 minute 29.7.
Okay, so currently I'm ahead of my teammate, which is nice, and I think Lewis Hamilton as well. He's my rival. Can't think of anywhere where I could improve significantly. Low fuel mode, that's fine. Not interested in doing another lap. It's like I've got the pit lane limiter on right now. Okay, so the other cars gearing up to do their lap. Speed things up. .23.6 slower. First sector. Where's my teammate? Teammate's in 8th, Lewis Hamilton 9th. Okay. Has my teammate improved? Let's see, he did a 23.8.
Our best lap so far is a 1:30.1.
No, he hasn't improved by much, my teammate. Third fastest in speed trap though. That's pretty good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the session ends.
And with qualifying complete,
5th, I'll
let's
take that.
review our top
Just like I
three
said,
today.
Gasly beat me.
Verstappen, Gasly, and Alexander Albon. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
I just realised there are only 2 Red Bulls and 2 Ferraris. Everyone else is from different teams. So you've got 1 Haas, 1 Racing Point, 1 Renault, 1 Toro Rosso, 1 Mercedes. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's quite crazy, although that will allow them to split strategies. Anyone who's 11th place and lower should all be on the mediums. At least that's what I would do, with there being light rain coming during the middle and end part of this race. That's what I said. Lucas Weber, who has the fastest car, apparently, according to the vehicle performance comparison, I'd start on the mediums if I was him. Because then those mediums should last until the light rain starts. Then you can just go in and put on inters and go to the end of the race. Whereas with me on the softs, I'll probably have to stop, put on the mediums, then
well done.
Go into the inters.
Qualifying performance.
If of course that has to happen. All right, so let's get to the race.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience. And the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1 and of course down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. Joining me once again to take you through this race is the effervescent Anthony Davidson, and I'm very much looking forward to it getting underway. You raced here, of course, didn't you, back in your Super Aguri days in that infamous Chinese Grand Prix of 2007?
Yeah, that's right. I didn't last that long, though, unfortunately. Qualifying had gone pretty well, but my brakes failed quite early in the race, around lap 10 or 11, something like that. And of course, back in 2004...
Have I moved up? It looks like I'm in 4th, not 5th.
Formula 1 drive to complete a lap of this circuit. Just thought I'd mention that.
Help me out a bit.
Like a good stat. It's a fairly tough circuit on the brakes here, though. You know, it's that long back straight down into turn 14, and then you got turn 6 and 11. They're quite heavy as well. On top of that, managing your front tyre wear is always a challenge around here, so there's a lot to keep in mind during the Grand Prix.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position, with Pierre Gasly alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Albon, Perez,
I guess it was
Campbell
wishful thinking.
and Giovinazzi, Leclerc, Vettel, Butler and Lewis Hamilton, Weber, Stroll, Robert Kubica and Bottas, Russell, Norris, Nico Hülkenberg and Carlos Sainz, Ricciardo and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
I feel sorry for Ricciardo. He's just become a back marker.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Softs and hard tyres. Okay. Alright. I'm going to be so slow, but okay. Though I must admit, the difference is only 3 seconds. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'd be more than happy to go on the mediums if it means I have to go onto the inters later on. But I don't want to have to pit. Actually, you know what? Let's just stick with this one. Let's just step one on. How much fuel I got on board? I want to have just a lap. Fuel, there we go. It's only 3 seconds. Oh my days. You know what? Let's click on this one for now, and then I might change my mind when it comes time. Let's go.
Okay, go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
Much of that. As usual, I expect to lose a couple of positions going into the first corner as usual. If I'll be able to gain some of those back though. My former teammate directly in front of me. Looks like a Red Bull 1-2.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated as the conditions change.
Roger that. If it starts raining while I'm on these soft tyres, that's fine with me. I just hope it starts raining really, really quick to the point where I have to just put on the inters rather than going onto the mediums or hard tyres. Arcatine, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Great result versus, I guess that means Manchester City. You're funny. Very funny. Trying to be a bit cheeky here. It was a free car sandwich. Kevin De Bruyne destroyed the defense, true. He destroyed the midfield. He destroyed the midfield and the defense.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
The Arsenal team isn't very balanced. right now, unfortunately. Alright. Here we go. If I can gain a place, get into 4th place in the first lap, that'd be great. 3 laps, 4 laps, 5 laps, we are racing! I released the clutch nicely, but then as usual, the AI just get a monster start. Don't know how they do it though, to be honest. Oh, it's a slam on the brakes, make sure I didn't hit Giovinazzi. I want that 5th place back, Giovinazzi. I want it. Oh, might get 4th place. No, that was bad. Ah, that was the right move, but I didn't hit the brakes. Good enough there. As usual, 50% race. I restrict myself to only 2 flashbacks, and this is about to be one of them. They see, I should have made that move, but I let go of the brakes. That was very sloppy. Very, very sloppy. Although, the Racing Point might have been able to beat me going up the hill. That would have been 4th place, I think. Wait a minute. Where's the other Red Bull? Oh, he's gone into the distance. He's up at... Wow, okay. Alright. I'm going to do a flashback here. I think here's fine. I'm hoping that I don't do the same mistake again. Oh, this time. I say I hope I don't do the same mistake again, and look what happens. Oh my goodness. This time though, the Racing Point actually goes the same place I wanted to go. Oh, come on, man. Well, first lap, and I'm using my 2 flashbacks. This is not a good start. This is not a good start at all. Racing Point wants to just shove me off there. Got 5th place back, but if the opening lap was anything to go by, those last 2 corners, this isn't going to be a good race for me. The way that Toro Rosso just pulled away from me going through that bend there. Giovinazzi's catching me. Catch me rather quickly too. Red Bull's been attacked by Perez. Not surprised about that. Gassi's pulling away. They're still side by side. Gassi's gone quickest, 1 minute 36.3. Since when was the Racing Point so quick? Granted, the top speed, the powertrain of the Ferrari is terrible. The only team we're ahead in the powertrain is Alfa Romeo, and they're last, so you can imagine how poor we are in a straight line. Well, my teammates made a bit of progress, I think. Not too sure how I've caught up like this, but I'll take it. I wonder if Albon has got some damage. Because that's the only way it makes sense that I'm actually able to catch up to him right now. And he's got to pull away from me around this bend. I can see some droplets of rain. Okay, so it might be... Look at the way he's just pulling away from me just now. Damn. They're really poor in the straight line. So it's starting to rain already. 28 laps, I believe this race is. So let me quickly switch this to inters. No point moving over to the hards or mediums. Looks like Albon ran a bit wide there.
The track conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit the wets next time you come in.
Wets? Whoa, wait a minute. Why am I going to fit on the wets? Intermediate's fine, but the wets? That's a bit much. Supposed to be light rain. Weather report.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Oh my days, man.
This light rain is going to be with us for a while now. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Could have fooled me. DRS hasn't been disabled yet, so can still be used, so it's not quite ready for inters. That's one of the ways you know it's ready for inters, when DRS is disabled. Going in and out of corners, this Ferrari seems to be good, but down the straights when it really matters about power and straight line speed, this car is nowhere.
Okay, be careful on those slicks. These conditions are making the line a bit greasy, but we're still nowhere near the changeover point.
Roger that. Yeah, gonna have to be very careful. I was considering pitting just now, but no real point. DRS still hasn't been disabled yet.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Inters, yep.
Copy that.
I would have moved it to inters. Look at that, close right up to the back of Albon here. That's the chassis working well.
Gasly's out in front.
Yeah, he's creating a nice gap to his teammate right now. Starting to pull away a bit from Giovinazzi, which is what I needed. DRS. Gonna lower down ERS. Don't have much left. So one more lap after this one before I pit. Weather report.
This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
So right now, yes. Won't be that way soon. It's always through here I seem to be able to catch him, and then I lose all of that momentum I have down the straight. Ran wide. If this car had a better straight line speed, I'd definitely be able to challenge him a lot more. Actually, you know what? I'm going to follow Albon. They better give me inters. Actually, what is he going to go on? What's Albon gonna go on? Is he gonna go on the
Go now.
1.9? Did he just put on mediums? What's he putting on? Did he put on mediums? Uh-oh. I might be in trouble here. I might be in trouble.
Only one stop to go.
Uh-oh.
One stop left in this strategy.
Uh-oh. This might be bad. Okay, I just put on inters. And Albon's just put on mediums. Oh, I'm struggling for grip. Uh-oh, this looks bad. My own team suggested I should do this, so... Well, maybe not this lap, but still. Oh, I'm struggling so much. I think I may have put this on a lap too early. Oh, this is looking so bad. Granted, if they have to pit again, then obviously that's going to work out quite nicely for me, but... I'm struggling so much through the corners. Those were my advantage before, now... It's not working very well. Weather report.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
No! I'm going to lose so much time. Oh dear, it still hasn't been disabled yet. Oh, this is a bad move for me. Very, very bad move. Tried to be smart. Didn't work. All I can do is just carry on.
The gap to the car ahead is 15.2 seconds.
Weather report.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
We're on lap 6, yeah? Lap 7? What? My team did suggest I go into the inters for lap 6. Okay, this is this strategy clearly has not worked because I can't even keep it on the road right now. And I'm being overtaken by the worst car on the field. This is definitely not good. Tire status.
Okay, we're not seeing any issues with tyre wear right now. You should have good grip for a while yet.
Good grip, you're funny. I'm on the wrong tires. I'm talking about I should have good grip.
Sebastian's in for his stop.
And what has Sebastian put on? Probably another set of mediums. Yes. Actually, no, he hasn't even put on his tires yet. Whoa.
This light rain is going to be with us for a while now. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
I'm going to do one more lap on these tires. If the DRS isn't disabled by then, I'll just pit and just go like a madman from then on. Put on hard tires, won't have to pit again.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Oh, now you suggest I go into the mediums, do you? You're funny.
Copy that.
Mediums don't last long though.
Confirm confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. Our gap to the car in front is 8.0 seconds.
DRS still hasn't been disabled yet.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Box a slap for the hard tyres. Don't have to stop again, and I'll just drive like a madman. This has not been a good race for me. Anyhow I get out and they say DRS disabled, I'm going to be so annoyed.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Most of that. Feels good to actually be able to make the corners this time. Or maybe not.
We need to push now. Set ERS deployment to overtake. ERS to overtake.
They're on the... Oh wow, he's on the other side of the straight. Wow. What is going on? No grip whatsoever. At this rate, I might be lapped. How slowly I'm going.
The tyre situation is pretty touch and go right now. We think the slicks may still be quicker, but it's very close, and you're going to struggle to keep them in the temperature window. The inters are ready when you need them.
Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me? Is it? Oh my days, I think he's telling me now I should be on the inters. This race has gone from bad to unbelievably worse.
Okay, gap ahead is 34.5 seconds.
Driver in front.
There's 19 laps of fuel remaining.
Driver in front.
Raikkonen is ahead of you. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1 minute 45.5.
1 minute 45 and I did it 2 minute 4, I think it was. I braked so early and I still couldn't make the corner. Wow. Inters. Weather report.
This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now. Dries or inters?
Definitely inters. I can't even make the corner properly. And everyone's having into the pits, so should be inters.
Sebastian is in the pits.
Inters. Yep, intermediates. So I need to stay on those tyres for like another 2, maybe 3 laps. Whoa, I did a spin. That's when you know things are bad, when you haven't even done anything wrong and you just spin anyway.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Oh, well. In the pit lane, and I still almost spun. And a bit more downforce as well. Engine.
Complete, go now.
Like they didn't know what they were doing. Low Life Brandon, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. Pull the Vettel. Yeah, with the spin. Yeah, pull the Vettel. And there was no reason why I should have spun in the first place. But yeah, you're right. I did pull a Vettel. Oh my days, I'm so disappointed with how this race has gone. I was in 5th place.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline.
I was in 5th place challenging for 4th, and then tragedy happened. Exactly the same place as well. Yeah, but wasn't it when... Oh. Wasn't that when Verstappen slammed into the side of him? Oh my days. The one thing I don't want to happen is me to get lapped, which is possible. Because the leader's pretty close. Oh my god, I can't even make this corner properly, damn. I am so slow. Yeah, laugh out loud, yeah. Oh boy. 2 minutes 6, oh my days. Driver in front.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
Oh no, that I did pit, so that added on to the time. Let's see what I can get once I finish this lap. I think I should add another word to the title of this video, to this live stream. So instead of it just being light rain, it should be light rain disaster. I should put in. It's a miracle I actually didn't go off the track this time. Raikkonen's in Sector 1 right now, I'm still in Sector 3. Wow. Back end. Ooh.
Gap to teammate ahead is 58.5 seconds.
Driver in front.
Raikkonen ahead, they're on fresh inters. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:48.6.
1 minute 48.6.
The time last lap was a 1 minute 47.8.
So I am catching him slightly. Ran wide.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
39.1. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. We do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Really, really appreciate it. Mainly if you're enjoying my misery, to be honest. I probably feel like Lewis Hamilton, how he felt during the German Grand Prix last year. Leading the race, everything was fine, looking good. Everything was going smoothly, and then everything just falls apart. He smashes into the wall, loses his front wing, cuts across the pit entry, gets a 5-second time penalty, loses his lead in the race. And then he gets attacked by literally everyone, so McLaren, Toro Rosso, suddenly think he's
Gap to car
easy
in
meat.
front is 38.3 seconds.
Whoa. Spins out, almost hits the wall, and doesn't even wind up getting any points. Running wide slightly. Weren't that this year? No, it was this year. Yes. I was getting mixed up. It was this year. It was. Yeah, and Leclerc goes out as well. Vettel. I think Vettel was near the end of the side, near the back of the grid, and was able to finish in second place, I think, and Verstappen won. Kvyat podium, yes. And Stroll had a good result as well, if I remember correctly. I think he finished behind Kvyat, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, went a bit wide. I'm really hoping, because the Azerbaijan Grand Prix next, I'm really hoping it's dry in the next race. Granted, Azerbaijan Grand Prix doesn't suit this car very well with the long straight it has, but after this horrible performance, I need something to build up a bit more momentum. Well, I wouldn't give for a safety car. If it was a safety car, I'd pit right now, put in a brand new set of inters if I could. Yes, I can. And just go crazy. But that's wistful thinking.
You're doing well out there, keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes, not sure whether dries or inters are faster. We're right on the crossover.
Again? Oh my days. How many pit stops would this be? 4? 4 for me, I think. How many pit stops have I had so far? Yeah, 3, so it would be 4. Damn. It's supposed to be a two stop, well no, could be a 1 stop. But 2 stop race, fine. I'm on a 3 possible 4.
We're trailing our teammate by 57.3 seconds.
Oh my goodness. That's embarrassing. Hamilton just passed Ricardo, I
10
think.
minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
Okay. What lap are we on? Lap 16, so we got 12 laps left to go. Looks like the leader's catching me. To be honest, the field isn't too spread out, to be honest, except for me and Raikkonen.
The gap to the car ahead is 36.6 seconds.
Closing in on him, but not nearly enough if I want to catch and pass him. Took that corner very nicely for once.
Sat at the back, last place.
Click the wrong one. Java in front.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
Java in front.
Raikkonen is ahead of you. They're on old Inters. Their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time
Safety car,
last
come
lap
on.
was a 1:48.4. We're gaining by about 9/10 a lap. Keep it up.
Oh, come on, man. Where's the safety car? Damn, no safety car. Looks like it's a Williams 1-2 right now. And for whatever reason, the Red Bull are holding everyone up. For some reason, not too sure why.
Yellow flag. Green flag. Green flag. We're racing again. To teammate ahead is 58.3 seconds.
Okay. Weather report.
Current forecast is 5 or 10 more minutes of rain before it dries up. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now. Dries or inters?
30% on my inters. So I'm definitely, it looks like I might have to pit again. No doubt about that. Oh my days, I have to counter steer. Teammate in the pits. What's he going in the pits for?
Sebastian's in for his stop.
Is he in for another set of inters? I think there's another set of inters. Yes. Okay, so a couple of other drivers are doing free stops as well. At least my strategy don't look so stupid now, but still, lost so much time. Well,
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
okay, I'll just stick on these. Really struggling with these tires. "20 seconds between me and Ricardo."
It looks like we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
When? What lap are we on? We're on lap 20 of 28. Oh god, that was quite a bit of time.
Our gap to the car in front is 30.1 seconds.
Yeah, I lost quite a bit of time going wide there. I must admit, Haas have not done as good as I thought they would be, considering I helped them get to where they are in terms of their car
We're not going to be able
performance.
to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2 soon.
Didn't you just say that I'm 20 seconds behind Raikkonen? Now it says 11. Pick up your mind, man. I spun. I'm struggling quite a lot. And whoa! The back end just let go completely.
passing, expected to ease up in the next few minutes. So watch those lap times. We may have to pit for dries at very short notice. Not sure whether dries or inters are faster. We're right on the crossover.
Right on the crossover, are we? Might have to go for another gamble here, put on the dryers, because it's really starting to struggle on these tyres. I lost 2 seconds. Actually, I probably should have lost more than that, to be honest, actually. Actually, I lost way more than that, didn't I? It was like 11 something beforehand. Now, I think it's in the 20s.
Ahead, they're on fresh inters. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 2-minute 5.8. Okay, gap ahead is 22.3 seconds.
Yeah, I lost about 10 seconds on that. I think I'm not only trying to mimic Vettel, I'm also trying to outdo him with the amount of spins I've had in this race. Oh my, this back end. Still quite a bit of water on the track.
This rain should be stopping anytime soon. Be ready for the grip to come back, but don't overheat the tyres. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now, dries or inters.
Doesn't look like much rain is falling. Whoa, whoa. Never mind. At least you didn't flashback. I restrict myself to doing 2 flashbacks during a 50% race, Brendan, and I used both of them on the first lap, unfortunately. So once that was used up, then I just, whatever happens, happens.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
DRS enabled, gonna box immediately, put on the mediums, and just go crazy for the rest of the race. What lap is this anyway? About 23, so about 5 laps on the mediums.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Oh, soft tyres, okay. Both Alphas are in the pits, so they're double stacking. Interesting. Whoa. Much respect to you for keeping your integrity. Considering how this race has gone, I'm pretty sure some people would have just retired from the session.
Release, release.
1.9. Okay, 1.9. The Williams, the leader, has just dived into the pits. That's how close he was to me. Oh, it feels so good to be on the dry track again. Whoa! What's going on?
Sebastian is in the pits.
Strange. Felt like I had no grip there as I was braking. Maybe I'm having something wrong with the brakes. They are a bit hot, no doubt about that, but still. Seriously, what's going on? %, so not too worn out, but damn. I've used flashbacks on a wet formation. No, I've never heard that one before. On the wet formation lap, you know, wow. That's a new one.
Gap to car in front is 15.4 seconds. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
There's a racing point with Raikkonen. How'd that happen? Finally, all of a sudden, it feels like the tyres actually have grip again. Spa was a tragedy for my F2 career. Oh, really? In the older F1 games, particularly last year's one, I couldn't go through Eau Rouge flat out. I had to lift off because the back end always used to step out on me. Got a massive amount of oversteer.
And fitted the soft tyre.
What's that?
Stroll is ahead of you. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 2:0.5.
2:0.5. Okay.
Currently, the fastest lap is a 1:34.7.
Almost a second quicker than my fastest lap. We definitely need that powertrain upgrade quick. It's kind of embarrassing how slow we are in a straight line.
The gap to the car ahead is 11.6 seconds.
Soften suspension or add rear toe or increase rear ride height. Yep. Yeah, all good suggestions. This year is not too bad this year. Obviously you still have to be careful, but it wasn't as unbelievably bad as last year.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
2 laps of fuel, okay. What a horrible race this has been. Man, I was doing so well as well. I probably would have lost a couple of positions even if I was on the right tyre. Because in the rain, in the wet conditions, whether it be light rain or heavy rain, the AI is on another level, but I think I would have at least stayed in the top 10. think at one stage I was like 30 something points behind the car in front.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15
Oh,
minutes.
leave me alone. I'm tired of rain, man. Leave me alone. I don't want no more rain. Tired of it. I'm 41% on the gearbox, damn. This is only race 3. Well,
This is your final lap of the race.
I think I might take some grid penalties for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, which is next time out. Just to make sure I can take full advantage of the upgrade, the powertrain upgrade for the Spanish Grand Prix. Because Weber just won. Look how far ahead it was of his teammate. Looks like at least 15 seconds. Butler went quickest. Nicely done, Butler. Oh, ran a bit wide. Can I set my personal best? Probably not. Yes, I did. 1 minute 34.5. I think that was pretty close.
We're all a bit gutted with that result, but let's work hard and we'll get it together for the next race.
I think that was 3 tenths slower than the fastest lap, which was about how quick I was.
It's a well-deserved
Anyway.
victory for Williams then after that breathtaking
What a
Grand Prix.
poor race that was.
Tell me, Ant, how
Very
did
poor.
they manage to achieve this win?
I think the key here was just the quality of the racecraft, you know? I mean, how many overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person keeping score somewhere, and it was fantastic to watch, wasn't it? This is a strategic sport at the end of the day, but it's always really gratifying to see close-fought battles on track. It's what all the fans are after.
Williams have put in an incredible performance out on the track today. I'm glad all the hard work of theirs has finally paid off.
GG, thank you very much. Thank you.
Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Lucas Weber takes the lead of the Drivers' Championship.
Dropped down to
After
5th
an
place.
incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
There's a few contenders, but George Russell definitely stood out, I think. A
Very
really
disappointed
solid
with
drive
that.
from him today, and one I'm sure the fans enjoy.
I think I am going to take some grid penalties for this upcoming race in Azerbaijan. Next F1 episode will be on Thursday. Hopefully I can get back to not winning ways because the car's not there yet, but at least challenging for some points. How much resource points do I have? $947.
What on earth was that performance? Come on, this isn't bumper cars at the fairground. Your results and conduct here matter, so pay more attention. We can't afford too many races like that.
I don't
Looks like
remember
one of your
hitting.
rivals has also been invited to a historical event. This could be a good opportunity to play up your rivalry for the press and expand your reputation.
I don't remember hitting anyone like she described. Alright, I've got 900 resource points, 900 plus, but I'm just going to save them for the powertrain. Alright, that's going to be the end of this live stream. Disappointing live stream. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. We do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links will, as usual, are in the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you all again in my next live stream. Laters.